Oh hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Okay, you guys saw the title. Okay, it is time to talk about it. All right, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has finally come out. Okay, I think it's only been a couple of days actually. It came out this past weekend, and I was really excited to see this movie in theaters, even though it was gonna be, on Peacock, which, I'm not saying that I didn't watch it on Peacock after I saw it in theaters. Yeah, I got a chance to see this movie in theaters, and I was really excited because obviously, like, I have been a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan since the first game came out, and this movie has been talked about for about 8 years now, and the thought of us finally getting it, like those of us who have been waiting 8 goddamn years for this movie, and we finally got it. I am so happy, and I can honestly say that I was really satisfied with this movie. Okay, I know there's people who have mixed feelings about it. I know there's people who hated it. Personally, for me, I kind of felt the hate that people were giving it well before the movie, even like when the first trailer, like teaser, came out. If you guys don't remember, I did a video when the first trailer or teaser came out for the movie, talking about how people were like, going crazy over the red eyes and all that, which you guys can probably still watch that video. Go check it out if you guys haven't. People were big mad, okay, and I kind of felt like, you know what, this movie is gonna come out and it's gonna get a lot of hype. There's gonna be a lot of people who are probably gonna like it, but I just hope that people all over the world were not gonna hate it, okay? Because that happened for starters with The Exorcist Believer. I remember being so excited for that movie, and then when it came out, so many people hated that movie, and the whole entire hype for it went down. Like, no one's even talking about The Exorcist Believer anymore, but I mean, how could they? I mean, Eras Tour is in theaters. That completely ruined The Exorcist, and now Five Nights at Freddy's is in theaters, so that completely just threw The Exorcist all the way to the bottom. So, I was really happy that even though there are a lot of people who weren't really satisfied with this movie, I can honestly say I'm really happy that the movie didn't flop. Okay, because for starters, I remember hearing that they were going to be making 3 movies. It's going to be a trilogy, which you guys know Blumhouse loves to do. I was really satisfied with the Halloween trilogy up until the last one. I didn't really like Halloween Ends, but Blumhouse likes to do that now, and supposedly that's what they wanted to do with The Exorcist, but of course, because of the hate and the just how much that movie flopped, we don't even know if we're gonna get the trilogy anymore, so we'll have to wait and see for that. But as it's looking like for Five Nights at Freddy's, we may actually be getting the next movie. So, I can honestly say thank you, all of you FNAF fans, even those of you who hated the movie, for going out and making this movie a big success, because that's what we wanted. We wanted this movie to succeed. We wanted there to be more movies. And as far as right now, the director has kind of confirmed that it's happening, because for starters, this movie hasn't been out for that long. It just came out like last Friday or Thursday night, and the movie has already made more money at the box office opening weekend than the Mario movie, which is crazy, okay? Because the Mario movie was an insane success. So for Five Nights at Freddy's to beat Mario like that, that is just crazy. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you guys don't keep up with the movie news, like even like after the movie's been out and after you've probably seen the movie, I have been keeping up with a lot of stuff, especially with like what the director's been coming out and saying, that like the movie's been a success. It looks like they're gonna be making a sequel, and I just heard today that the director of the movie wants to make the next movie follow up with the second game, which, if you guys know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, you would know that the second game is actually a prequel to the first game. So I'm curious how that's gonna work out. Is it gonna still take place after the events of the first movie, like with Vanessa still in the hospital and Mike and Abby surviving, and just, Mike no longer working there? Like, how's it gonna work out? And or are we gonna get flashbacks, or is it gonna just like go directly, like before the events of the first movie. I don't know. I'm kind of curious, but I'm really excited for that. And I hope we don't have to wait that long until we get that, okay? But, you know, I'm really proud of this movie's success. Overall, I am going to jump into a little bit of things about the movie because, you know, I don't want to make this a super long video, but I do want to talk about the movie, obviously. So, for starters, I think you can already tell I really like this movie, okay? I don't have anything really negative to say about it. I loved it, okay? I love the acting. I love the cast. Josh Hutcherson, what a great pick. I really love him so much. You know, I've always been a fan of him in the Hunger Games. So, you know, when I found out that my boy Peter was going to be in Five Nights at Freddy's, I was living for that, you know? Obviously, we can't forget about my boy Matthew Lillard, okay? He is king, okay? And if you haven't seen all the spoilers going on TikTok, or even if you haven't seen the movie yourself yet, you guys would probably already know. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we all kind of knew once they announced that he was even gonna be in the movie. A lot of people kind of knew that Matthew Lillard was gonna clearly be William Afton, which is the purple guy, if you don't know by now. And he was, okay, he clearly was the purple guy, and he was in the Springtrap suit, and it was a really cool fight scene at the end. I really liked, you know, how we got to clearly see like the Springlocks like close him in, and then see him like, I don't want to say he died because I mean we all know what really happens, you know, but you know, I thought he was a great pick, and the whole idea of him being Vanessa's dad kind of confused me. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was a twist, which I loved. You know, I'm not offended by it. I don't hate the twist, you know, but I do find it interesting because I don't think I would have guessed that. You know, like there was a lot of things in the movie where that I knew based on like my knowledge on the lore and all that, that I would have never have guessed like Vanessa is William Afton's daughter. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably didn't assume that. I don't know how deep knowledge people are with the lore. I know there's people who know hella more than me, and that's fine, you know, that's totally fine. I'm not claiming to be the #1 Five Nights at Freddy's fan. As far as the character of Vanessa, I loved her so much. You know, I thought, you know, even though you can see her almost like one of the enemies because of the fact that she literally knows what's going on and she knows what her dad did, and she didn't like do anything about it, you know what I mean? I still really loved her character, you know, and the actress, I don't have her name. I know it's like Elizabeth something, I forgot her last name. Totally love her though, okay? I had the biggest lesbian crush on her when I was watching this movie, okay? As far as for Mike and Abby, they have a really rough relationship, and I really found it very comforting, like seeing Abby like being happy around like these characters, and like even around like, you know, the idea that she wants to go to work with her big brother because she wants to go and play with the animatronics. I thought that was kind of like comforting, and it was kind of cute, you know. And, you know, and I'm not gonna go and dive into the whole drama with, you know, Mike and his brother and the aunt and the freaking Doug. What was wrong with him, by the way? I'm worried about him. Is he okay still? As far as the animatronics go, because I can't do this again, okay? When I reviewed the Nun movie, I mentioned everything about the movie minus the Nun. I cannot do another review movie without mentioning the main characters of this movie, which are our beautiful furry lovey creatures, the animatronics, okay? Freddy and his friends, okay? As far as they go, I want to say how truly impressed I am, and how much I loved the fact that they gave Foxy the perfect amount, if not more than necessary amount of screen time, of him, you know, moving around and like killing and stuff like that. Like, I feel like out of all of them, I got more out of Foxy than like Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, which I thought was amazing because Foxy has always been a very lovable character. You know, he, as far as I can remember, when the first game came out, he was everyone's favorite character. He was even my favorite character when that game came out. And, you know, Foxy is known for being the character kind of similar to Freddy, where like he doesn't move as much, or he's not as active as much as the others are. yes, he is more active than Freddy is in the first game, but like, you know, once you get to the second game, that's when like you see a lot more Foxy, you know what I mean? But like in the first game, like I feel like you don't see too much of Foxy, you know what I mean? I still will never forgive him though, that time that he killed me when I was playing on this channel. At my window, I don't trust that you're there, chica. Like, I don't... Thank you guys so much for, you know, giving our boy Foxy a perfect amount of screen time and, you know, making him more active than the others, you know what I mean? As far as for Freddy, he was definitely more active in this than he was in the first game, because in the game itself, you guys know Freddy's not really active until the last, like the 5th night. So, you know, for me to like actually witness him like move around, actually being active, because that was one thing I was afraid of. I was kind of afraid that like they were gonna like really follow along with the game and like not really do much with Foxy, not really do much with Freddy, and it's gonna be mainly Bonnie and Chica because they're the two main animatronics who are always going every single night, you know. But you know, with Freddy, I'm really glad that they did like, you know, make him do stuff. That whole part where I forgot her name, like the babysitter, when she got literally bitten in half, like that was perfect, you know what I mean? It was kind of off screen, but I mean not really, because I saw it through a shadow and you see when her legs drop to the ground. So it was a really cool scene. I think that was probably like the most graphic thing we got out of the movie in my opinion. So, you know, I'm glad my Freddy boy got that, you know? I can honestly tell you that out of all the animatronics, I love all of them. I can't really, you know, rank them, at least not the main 4. I can't rank them because I would feel bad putting whoever would be at last place. But this movie really made me love Chica more than I already did. Like, Chica was probably one of like my like middle favorite characters, you know what I mean? Like, I loved her, but like I don't think I loved her as much as I loved Bonnie and Foxy, you know? But Chica in this movie was adorable. I loved her so much. Like, this movie really just pushed her up to being one of my top favorites. I even made her my profile picture on my Peacock profile. So I love you, Chica, you know? And her cupcake was amazing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that we even got to see the cupcake be more active, you know? Like, that's really cool. I love that they included everyone. And, you know, everyone got their own little chance to be active and get a kill going, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that we got to see each character basically do that. The whole scene with Chica in the kitchen and the guy, and then the cupcake is like eating the guy's face. That whole scene was really cool, and it was really scary on Chica's part, even though she just stood there and let her cupcake eat the guy. That whole scene with the guy looking through the window and Chica turns to him and like squints at him, like that was really scary in my opinion. And I just, my god, I love Chica, you know, hearts to Chica, you know, because love her, you know. As far as my baby boy Bonnie, okay, I love Bonnie so much. He's probably my favorite character out of all of them. I honestly think that he probably got the least amount of time than everyone. I mean, yeah, he got that very famous scene with him like killing the guy in the closet, which you guys know is a very Bonnie thing, because Bonnie is that character in the game that always like hides in the closet, you know, or like that room with all the like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. So I thought that was, you know, I'm glad that they at least gave him his spot, you know what I mean? Like Foxy got to kill people in the hallways, which you know he does in the game. Chica got to kill someone in the kitchen, which you guys know is about her. You know, she's all about that kitchen life. Me too, girl. And Bonnie got to kill someone in that little closet area, which is a big part of the game for him, because that's always like the one, that's always like the main spot that he's always in. If you guys enjoyed this review, then please make sure to leave me a like, make sure to subscribe, and also I haven't mentioned this at all in any of my videos, and I probably should, but I am so happy that I am practically almost at 300 subscribers, you guys. That is crazy to me. Like, 300 subscribers. I know 300 sounds like nothing to most of you, but like for me, like it has been such a journey getting to 100, and then when I got to 200 it was insane, and now I'm practically almost at 300. Like, that was so crazy to me, you guys. Please, please, please subscribe to me if you guys want more movie reviews, if you guys want more. You guys know I do makeup videos, and I am planning a special surprise that I'm gonna be waiting until the beginning of November to upload. So I have a brand new series coming in November. It has nothing to do with makeup, and it has nothing to do with movies. So, you know, a new little chapter in my YouTube journey is getting added to my channel. So, and it'll be on this channel. Okay, I do many things on this channel. Okay, like I said, I do makeup videos, I do movie reviews, and I have a new series coming, and it is all on this channel. So make sure to subscribe to your girl. Okay, I'm so happy that I'm getting this far in my journey of being a YouTuber. Like, it sounds crazy, but like, you know, I love it. You know, I love being a YouTuber, and I love doing videos for you guys, and it's just very comforting for me, you know. So please, please, please subscribe. I don't want to keep bragging, but please subscribe, you guys, because I'm almost at 300 subscribers. So that is crazy. All right. And if you guys enjoyed, like I said, make sure you leave a like, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.